Hey, what's up, everyone? Good morning. Especially like say, well, especially on a happy Friday, morning, especially around tonight. So, how was everybody else actually doing anyway? So, anyways, I'm doing all right. I'm actually like say, I just suddenly just spotted like say, this moon outside, of course, but it's this moon outside, let's say, in the sky, since it's basically like say, covered by these clouds. But anyways, yesterday I was taking a look, of course, on this horoscope on this www.tarotcard.com, and apparently it actually informed me, of course, and apparently it actually informed me that there's supposed to be like say, a full Libra moon that's supposed to be appearing like say later on about let's say at 5:21 a.m. So I take it this must be the one here, because from what I actually heard, of course, this full Libra moon, however, is supposed to be like say, bringing out like say, a lot of like say, a lot of peace and calm and harmony for starters. And I've also heard something about and I've also read up on something about the Saturn of this Mercury retrograde that was actually like say, currently still in which was actually basically in effect. So I take it this must be, the full Libra moon itself out here tonight. So the good news is, it's fun. But the good news is, of course, because my bad. But anyways, yesterday, of course, it was basically raining outside. But earlier, but like I said, but it stopped earlier. So I'm just like, viewing this moon outside here. So my number one main guess is, let's see. Well, let me see. I don't think this is actually I don't think this is a full Libra moon, at least not just yet. So I guess I'll have to wait till like say, later on about 5:21 a.m. But since the weather outside is basically like say, is basically cloudy as usual, just like, what happened like, yesterday. And then the other day, right? And then the other day right after that, when it came to Wednesday. Yeah, because like I said, because I was trying, yeah, because let me see, because on Wednesday, I did note it, like I said, but on a Wednesday afternoon at night, and this was around March 28th, 2018. I did looked out the upstairs bathroom window, and I actually did notice, like, say, this type of moon, of course, that just appeared on the left side, so I had to wait till like say maybe a few minutes during around the time while I was live streaming Rockbot. This Mega Man fan-like game, of course, I just installed from Google Play Store, so I was just, had to wait till about a few minutes, but after, but after I had to call it a night, since I've been streaming so much, I then looked outside the upstairs hallway and I just noticed, of course, much to my own surprise, the weather was basically cloudy, of course, so I never got a chance, like say, did any video recording on that, the other previous moon, of course. But other than that, I was checking out, like say, the weather report on my phone, of course, and I've also learned it was supposed to be like say, it's supposed to be like this. Well, the weather's supposed to be cloudy though. Maybe there were like say 3 clouds and possibly maybe like 3 rains, but that's just about it. Oh yeah, plus while I was on YouTube, I also found out, of course, that 3 innocent women over at Redford Township, of course, they were accidentally killed, of course, during a car accident though. It's really sad though. Man. One car, of course, just suddenly just like say was had just like say just slid out of control and just like say crashed into these 3 women like that. That's really tragically sad though, even to me. Man, I'm really sorry to hear about what happened. Man, that whole mess. But I'm telling you, that whole mess never should have occurred to any of them in the first place. Yeah, like I said, you gotta watch out. Like I said, you gotta watch out exactly. Well, watch out for cars, of course, because there's no telling exactly what could happen. Man, still can't believe it just slid out of control like that. But anyways, let's see here. Oh, it looks like the. So right now I'm just currently observing this moon here. So today is okay, so let's see. Well, today is basically Friday morning, March 30th, 2018. So let's see here. I'm just observing this moon here. I can't really tell if it's actually a full moon or a half moon though. I think it may be, let's see. Basically a full moon though. So luckily for me I managed to like say, well, I was like looking upstairs, like say, well, upstairs bathroom window, and then I've like say, well, just noticed this moon here. But still, if only those clouds, of course, were just to clear out of the way. If only if it wasn't cloudy, especially around this morning, I can get a full clear view of this baby here. Oh, okay, I see it now. Yep, I definitely see it. But it looks like it's about to disappear directly into the clouds right about now. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just, let me see. The moon, however, is just clearing up for, like, say, what only for a short period though. But it's basically gonna be there. If this moon here is definitely like, say, well, the full Libra moon, of course, just been reading up about. I just read up about, well, yesterday. That's got to be the one, but it's supposed to be. But like I said, but it's supposed to appear, of course, starting around like say what later on about 5:21 a.m. So that's got to be around this Friday. So yeah, it looks like it's basically about to like say well, basically be covered around those clouds though. So anyways, I was just like say just busy doing some latest drawings, of course, on my sketch pad, and I just got finished shaving though. I'm definitely like sporting a goatee though, especially around tonight. So let's see. So right now, everything else out here is basically like say well, it's basically peace and quiet right about now. Everything's calm. Man, oh man, I kind of wish this moon, of course, would stop. Like say would just quit. Like say just quit hiding underneath these clouds though, because it's basically because the weather's out there is currently cloudy right now in its current weather condition at this moment. So it's just gonna like say well, disappear and then reappear again. Maybe about a minute or so. I don't know. But in the meantime, I love y'all. Y'all be good. Be safe and sound out there. And good morning, especially on a Friday morning night to everyone. So let's see. Yeah, I can definitely see it. It's just basically just popping up again. Okay, there it is. I now see it at this very moment. The moon itself is starting to grow a little bit more clearer now. Only just temporary. Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, it's a little bit clearer out here though. I'm talking about the moon itself. But the good news is I finally managed to beat the game Rockbot on hard difficulty for my very first time ever. Oh, it's just on this game app, of course, from Google Play Store, though. So I managed to beat hard difficulty and tested it out and managed to beat the game for my very first time. Okay, now I see. Okay, now I definitely, I clearly now I can see this moon out here very clearly though. Even though the weather is currently cloudy, the moon itself just suddenly just showed up, of course. So it's looking a little brighter at this moment. So yes, it is a full moon. So my number one main guess is that's got to be the full Libra moon though. Yes, yeah, it has. Yeah, it has to be anyway. I can't fully confirm it, but maybe this is just like say well just a full moon itself. Yep, I see it very clearly at this very moment. Yep, it's a good it's a good thing I managed to like say it's a good thing I managed to like say catch up to this. Managed to catch up to this just in time though. Yep. I clearly see it right now at this very moment. But in the meantime, let me get right back to what I'm actually just doing. But in the meantime, well, I know I kind I know I hate repeating myself for that part. But in the meantime, I love y'all. Y'all be good, be safe and sound out there, and happy Friday morning tonight, everyone. Till next time. Yeah. This moon's basically just showing up here, huh? Even though the weather condition is cloudy out here, this moon's basically just getting a little brighter, but it's only just temporary until it pretty much like say, well, disappears directly into the clouds though. Maybe later on. But even if, like I said, I'll have to wait till about what 5:21 a.m. About 5:21 a.m. until this full Libra moon, however, shows up. So it's got to be this one. Because I've actually heard, of course, that the Mercury retrograde, of course, the Saturn part, it's supposed to like say, well, it's supposed to like say what, cause less problems though, or something like that. So it's supposed to disappear.